All right, guys, I did a video, I don't know when it was, about this tractor canopy. It's been hanging up here now for a couple days, and I've been walking by it, I've been looking at it, I've been thinking about it, and I don't want to let it on the way it is. It's not fastened down yet, I didn't drill the holes yet, and I didn't drill the holes yet on purpose. What I want to do is, you'll see what we had to do here. Basically, we had to cut a piece out of this old support structure here on the canopy to make it fit on the top of the roll bar. And what I'm noticing is on this canopy, the correct one for this roll bar, you see how far back it is. It might be, I don't know, 8-9 inches. It's not right at the end hanging out to the front. So it's more, it's a little more center, not quite center, but it has more on the roll bar, and it has some hanging over the edge for a counterbalance. And on this one, I don't have that. This one, it's right against the, let me go around to the other side because that sun is messing up the screen here. But you get what I'm talking about here. You get what I'm saying. The back of the canopy, it's just about flush with the roll bar, and it's not enough on top of the roll bar. I'll put it this way. With the loader on here and doing loader work, it's gonna be jolting and bouncing and banging, and anytime you use a loader, you get more shaking and more shakiness than just a regular tractor. So we're gonna do take two here with this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it back on this roll bar here. We're going to move it back so we have some overhang on the back. So that'll involve cutting out more of this support frame, and I'm not worried about cutting it out because this piece of steel is that thick and that heavy. It's heavy gauge steel. I mean, this is a canopy from the 70s, I think, and I don't think we're going to have any issues of it flexing, or they sell plastic ones today that they're putting on. So a steel one, cutting away more of that support, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So we're going to cut some more of it away, move it back, and this is where I'm running into some problems. There is no steel on this farm. There's no scrap or steel or anything like that. Anything that was here has been cannibalized and sold, and previous people, and the whole 9 yards. Things I probably would have saved to make life easier here. Somebody already took to the scrap yard and made money on, I'm guessing. Most farms had scrap metal. This one has nothing. I mean, nothing. So, yeah, there is a little bit, but it's mostly stuff that I've created, stuff that's not usable. So we're going to cut some more of this away, slide it back, and I'm going to see if the local welding shop has some pieces of plate that can be welded on there and make like gussets here, flat plates, so we can catch these two holes here on the side. That way, not only is it back, it's a little bit more supported. We got the 4 bolts in the top to hold it, and we'll also have the 2 in the side, and it'll be mounted on the correct way. So I'm gonna see if my local welding shop's even interested in doing that, just because if he has the steel there, and basically I could get on this tractor and drive to the welding shop in about a minute. So maybe I'll take it over there. Maybe we can lay out a pattern together and get this mounted on here better. I can drill the holes and put the bolts in. I just need a little assistance with the fabricating as far as getting plates welded on there. I don't have any metal. So either way, if I go to a metal supply place or look around, get some flat plate and get it here, I'd have to buy it anyway. So if he has some, there's no point in running around. The other thing is I don't have a lot of tools to cut metal. I sold my torches, I sold all my bandsaws. Like I say, I had a full shop at one time. Now I'm down to a sawzall and a grinder. So I'm gonna see what we can do. So for now, it's a long way to explain that right now I'm just going to take it off and set it aside so we can keep using the tractor. But at least now I have a plan. I know a lot of my explanations get long-winded. Basically, all I could have said was there's a canopy. doesn't fit yet. We're still working on it. And that would probably be good enough. But if anybody is fitting one of these to their tractors or has something similar or wants to make something, I've known guys that have used plywood. I've seen 3/4 inch plywood set on top that they bolted on to use as a roof. So now I got this canopy for nothing. So again, we can spend a little bit to try to get it mounted on here, make it better. Yes, I am going to paint it, and yes, I am going to take it off to paint it, but I want to get it all fabricated, all the cutting, drilling, grinding, get all that stuff done first, mount it on with bolts, test it, and if it's not bouncing around and it's solid, then we'll have to pull it back off, sand it down, prime it, and paint it. So we got a lot of work to do yet on it, so I'm just going to pull it off the tractor right now and see what we can come up with. All right, and this will be a two-theme video. We got two things I want to talk about in this video other than the canopy. If you guys remember, I did a video on hay sales and fertilizer tanks. I don't remember when that one was, but I was telling you guys I was looking around for another tank. I needed more storage capacity for the liquid nitrogen here. And I was talking in that video, I didn't want to buy another new one because these tanks are pretty expensive, and I didn't want to find a used one because used ones usually are no good. So I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do this. I was looking at a 500 gallon, a new one, and that was going to be a little bit too small. And this one is a 1650 gallon, and this was pretty expensive. So what I did find, I found one that is only about a year old, and the person that has it said they would deliver it for me. So I'm nowhere near paying what a new tank would cost. This one's 1,000 gallons. So we got another 1,000 gallon capacity here. That's great. So with this 1650, that 1,000, this 275, and the 500 in the sprayer, I should be good for storage, just about where it should be. So I won't have to order again or have them come back. It'll be a one-time deal, get it delivered and get it in the tanks. So what I need to do now, I'm going to leave that one right where it is. I just want to turn it because the valve is right here in the front. What I want to do is clean this area out here. All this stuff that I have sitting here, the tank, the sawhorses, the lawnmower, all these bars and stuff. We want to clean this area out and make a space for it right next to this one. So we'll have that one there and that one there. I know I was talking about getting these out of here, finding another location. Like I say, you can put them outside. I've explained a little bit why I didn't want to do that right yet. So until I can get another location, the reason I don't, the place I want to put these tanks, there's a great place to put them. I can't put them there because it will block in a wagon and those apple crates and over where that 574 is. I like to put them in there because there's a garage door that you can pull down, and it's basically out of the sun and out of the weather, and it'd be a great place for them to deliver. But that wagon with the apple crates on it isn't mine. And the guy that has it doesn't have room for it at his place, and there's no other place on the farm to store that wagon. That's the only place left to put it. So I think another year, we'll have them in the shed here another year. Maybe next year we can work at getting another location for these tanks. So I'll get another spot here, hopefully there. The guy that does have his equipment stored here, he did say he wants to work on trying to get some of it moved out of here. Like I say, the upper shed, if you watch the video upper shed tour, most of that equipment up there is his, and that's the shed that he has for his equipment. It's just the way our arrangement is here, that he can have storage up there. I have my storage down here. So we're working on it. It's like I say, I don't want to rush things. I don't want to try to push him out. I have a lot of respect for the guy, so we'll just take our time here. We can adapt. We're flexible. So another year, we'll have the tanks in here. As far as a workbench and a work area, like I say, all I need is this little service cart to put stuff on. We're not rebuilding engines, hopefully right now. So yeah, I want to clear this area all out, get that other tank put in here. I don't know when he's coming with it. When it comes, I'll show you guys what I came up with here, the final result of this project. So just keep trying to make some progress here. I was very happy to find a used tank that was only a year or two old, and it's in good shape, so, and not very expensive. So like I say, deals are out there, but A guy like myself, I'm very obsessive with looking at different stuff that's for sale, trying to make the best decisions for the farm here. So I did get a tank. I'm real happy about it. It's coming. It's 1,000 gallons and it's in good shape. So let's see what else we got going today.